give it a let it come up.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
the US dollar going stronger, babe.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, good evening there, Miss
Good
Mayor.
good
Yeah, I read
morning,
your
Miss
comments.
Mayor.
Yeah, I didn't think you wanted it displayed. That's why it's not up there. But yeah, good morning. Good morning. Well, she's not even here.
Hmm.
Unless she's not getting all the data in yet.
Yep.
Give it a couple minutes. Oh, somebody came up. Maybe that's Mary now. Yeah, this is Mary. We read your two comments. I
Yep.
won't bring them up, but and I don't think anybody could see the comments. But yeah, I understand. I feel the same way. Sometimes I'll be watching a vlog and I'm like, I just tune them out, you know? I think they're just trying to create drama. A lot of them just trying to create. See, what the problem is right now is a lot of content creators. What are you doing? Also, seeing at the side of my eye. A lot of content creators are complaining, saying that their views are dramatically dropped. Even the guys that get like a lot of views are saying their content's dropping. I don't know why. Maybe it has happened in the past where the view count is wrong,
Mm.
but I don't know. I don't. So I think they're trying to come up with ways on how more people can watch them. Oh, to draw people in, so they're coming up with stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't read the minds of everybody, Mayor. I can't. I don't even want to. So I'll just go ahead and I won't post those two. We both Miles and myself read it, and we don't disagree with you on the second one. And I hope everything comes out. I know about demons, believe me, and I hope everything works
Mhm.
works well out works well for you.
Yeah.
Hey, McLovin, how you doing?
Good evening, McLovin.
McLovin, McLovin.
McLovin.
Yeah, it's
Rob. Good evening, Rob.
yeah. Hey, Rob. Yeah, I think like I've always said, man, when you could do the best you possibly can, editing and all that, doing videos, filming and editing, but as soon as you upload it to the YouTube gods, you have no control over it, and that kind of
Mhm.
irritates a lot of people.
Yep.
You know, then they start comparing other vloggers to themselves, and then they start voicing their opinions, and it gets nasty. It gets yeah, you're right, McLovin. You're right. So you need to start. Hey, McLovin, you need to start a YouTube channel, and me and you'll start talking shit about each other. How's that sound? McLovin? I don't.
that's
My life's already
that
full as it is.
that's bad.
My life is already.
Mhm.
But see, some of these vloggers don't realize that sometimes either they're right on that line, okay, or they tiptoe across it and then they jump back
Mhm.
as far as defamation and everything like that. So they got to, and they think, well, they can't touch me. I'm not living in the United States. Oh, yes, they can, because you're
Yeah.
getting paid. And they'll say, well, my YouTube whatever is in Singapore. Yeah, but the home Google is in the United States. They could still
Mhm.
go after. And in other words, you could stop making contents, then the judge will put a lien on you. But any kind of money you make, you don't get it. It goes to that person that files suit against you. See, people just got to watch what they say, man. They got to watch what they say. It ain't worth it. If you want to sit there, if you want to talk about somebody, just make sure you have absolute proof of it and just don't make it up. But actually, I wouldn't say nothing at all because it's just not worth it. Because let you screw up one time, let you screw. But there's one YouTubers, okay? People just waiting for them to do something, and they're going to pounce. People are going to pounce badly, you know. And all the crying, the theatrics ain't going to get you out of it. There is. There's some YouTube people just waiting for this one channel to do something, and they're going to pounce, and it's going to be ugly, very ugly. Now, I don't want to be any parts of it. I could care less, but I mean, I got an email saying, "Hey, a couple people are watching this channel, and if they start saying running their mouths again, a few people are going to pounce." And I was like, I'm not getting involved. Because be honest with you, man, I don't have no. I might not like the content they're putting out on their channels, but some people don't know how to segregate things. You might not like the content they're putting out because they're trying to get views, they're trying to make money because they're realizing that it's harder than you think it is to be a YouTube sensation. It's really, really hard, okay? Because especially the Philippines is just saturated with YouTube, with content creators. It's saturated, okay? And they're always looking for that one thing where they'll get, I don't know, thousands and thousands, millions maybe of views. I mean, I made a video one time, and to this day, I haven't figured out why it was over. How many views was it?
Almost
Like 7?
almost 100,000.
Yeah, and to
94
this day, I'm like, why?
94
Why?
94,000. 94, I
Yeah,
know, 92.
and to this day, I'm like, why? No, it wasn't a. What do they call that, Miles? There's a word they use. I can't remember. I'm old. Leave me alone. And I know I don't. That didn't go to my head. I was kind of like, what was so special about that one? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It was luck. It's all freaking luck. And people need to understand that. Even your big known YouTubers will tell you it's all luck. It's all nothing but luck. Either you do well or you don't, or you just maintain,
Yep.
I'm just glad I'm not in it because I need the money. The money's nice. I'm grateful, but I don't base my budget. And if you do, I don't know what to tell you. I don't base my budget on my channel. me and Myles will be eating spam every night if I did that. Only spam. That's it. In other words, I'm a realist, man. At least I think I am. Other people might say something different, but I'm a realist. Getting into this, I know I really, but at first my heart wasn't in it. It was kind of like, but like I said before, man, I miss my golden opportunity when we went into lockdown. That's where a lot of YouTubers did very, very, very well for themselves. And I missed it. It is what it is. But if you all keep eating lettuce, we might go into lockdown. Just make sure you put a TV in your bathroom and we're good. You didn't hear about the lettuce thing, Myles?
Nah. Good morning,
Well,
Polly. Good
I'm in the
evening.
bedroom. Myles is actually, she wanted to get out of the office, and she's in the kitchen.
Dining
It
table.
isn't a
Dining
yeah,
room.
because there's more airflow there because the windows are open, the doors are open, more airflow.
Yeah.
Really? Is it raining, Mary? Is it raining there? It's been raining on and off here for the past week. But it's not like it's really weird. It'll rain like either it rains in the morning for maybe an hour, if that, then it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Or it'll rain at night for maybe 2 hours, then stops. But the problem is I want to get the the grass cut. I was going to go out there today and cut it, and I was like, oh, man, the grass was so wet. And I don't know if you ever try to cut wet grass. It's not good times. It's not good times at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, mine's the same. No big deal, Paul. Mine, I got the bedroom. This is my castle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe this will probably be usually the most. Me and Myles been talking, and we were thinking about switching times. In other words, Myles would be, in other words, I would do it. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, well, people might be doing something else at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. East Coast Standard Time, and that'd be 8 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be the same day too. Because remember, right
Sunday.
now it's Thursday at 8 o'clock, and it's Friday at 8 a.m. in the Philippines. So if you think it'll be a good idea for me to go, we go live at 8 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. Just give us a 1. You know, ain't got to write. If you at 2, if you don't, and you ain't got to write an excuse why you say 2. Just say 1 or 2. It's you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Yeah, they do. I mean, there's one guy. I think I talked about him before. What was his name? Maverick.
Brent Maverick
Yeah, he was
from
like
Canada.
everybody. Yeah, and everybody's watching him. All of a sudden, you don't hear from him no more. I mean, he was
No more.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing pretty good, and it was kind of like, I don't think we could watch it because more, I don't know, it was kind of immature-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like running around his house. I mean, it was fun. No, I don't even think it was funny. It was kind of like, dude, what are you doing? But what I think what got him is, and I like females. What his, I just wanted to say that now, is that he was an attractive man. So almost guaranteed that most of his subscribers were females. Just like when there's an attractive woman doing vlogs, most of her viewers are males. Come on. People like looking at nice things. Let's be real about this, okay? People like looking at nice things. Exactly, McGovern. That's what I'm like. Like I said that, and I was like, why? And I was trying to figure out what makes this so special. And it was just luck. I uploaded the right time on the right day at the right moment, and it took off. But I have found my long view videos, like 20 minutes to 25 minutes, they do a lot better than my 10, 11, 12-minute videos. They do a lot better. Hey, Damarie, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Happy you are here.
Hello. Hello.
You ain't gonna live off of your YouTube check. Right now, I mean, I used to get a check every month, and they were. I mean, hey, I'm grateful. They were between $300 to $400, $300 to $400 when I was in the Philippines. All right, when I come back here, all of a sudden I get maybe one every 2 months for like $120, $130. I was making, I was doing fair for myself. You know what I mean? I was doing all right. What in God's green earth is going on here? I was doing all right. I mean, I was doing all right. I can't. I don't know. I'm still hearing about it there, Paulie. I'm still hearing about it. I just think it's funny. I'm surprised people ain't running out of Walmart.
What's all about that lettuce? Oh, okay.
It was contaminated. I'm surprised
Okay.
people weren't running out at Walmart. Get toilet paper. Yeah, no, I'm still coming up. I know. I figured it'd be over and done with by now. But half sack is 1,200 pesos. I don't know. Is it, Miles?
I don't know no because it's 3 months already. I didn't buy rice.
Well, probably as soon as I heard about that, I don't eat. I like lettuce and salads and stuff like that. I don't eat. I just said, no, I don't want it. On and off rain. Miles got rain right now.
Mhm.
Is it coming down hard or is it coming down drizzly?
Uh, Suddenly come down hard and then slowly getting it's like rain shower and then no more and now no more rain and then later will come. Will come there.
Yeah,
This is
it's a
typhoon.
cycle. It's in the cycle,
Mm,
yeah. But you want to know something? The farmers need it.
yeah.
That's the way I look at it, man. I mean, the farmers need it. When at the end of the day, the farmers need it.
Mhm.
And plus, it'll fill our deep well up. We don't need it that much, except for washing the dogs, but and your garden. Other than that, the farmers need it. That's the way I look at it.
Mhm.
No, I don't. No, I don't tag them. Should I?
No, just pause it.
I'll put that. Where's my notebook? Ah, here it is. When you guys ask things and I don't have the answers, I write it in my notebook. And then later on, when I'm sitting around not doing anything, I look it up or I do research on it. I'll look it up. What's the benefits of tagging your videos?
Tagging your videos is only the person you're tagging, right?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm going to find out. I'm a McLovin. I'm an amateur, man. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Yeah, either 21st to I think it was the 25th or 26th. I always get it on the 21st. Always. And they say nowadays it's so hard to get subscribers.
mhm,
Well, they say, yeah, they say hashtag. Yeah, I do that. I do the hashtags, but even YouTube says they don't mean that much anymore. They say, but if you want to put hashtags in your description, that helps out a little bit. What helps out
mm,
more is keywords. But I do all the three. I put no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I put hashtags in and I put keywords in. I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I watch videos of guys people ain't monetized. There's one guy, his videos, they're not bad. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're that bad. But see, I look at everything because I know how it's not easy doing. I mean, some of you say, "Oh yeah, it's easy." It's not easy doing vlogs, man. It's not easy. All right, it's not. The editing depends on what you're trying to do. But I have found out with the editing, this is just my opinion. Okay, you can think whatever you want. If it works for you, run with it. Is I don't like to do too much editing. The only thing I really do to editing is putting the exchange rate in. And once in a while, I
mm,
put that. What's that? Uh, Subscribe, follow, share. Once in a while, I put that in there. But other than that, that's all I really do. And also, I work with the volume, the audio volume
mm.
once in a while. But that's really it. I don't cut things out or anything like that. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, yeah. I do, like I said,
Oh, yeah.
hashtags and
Hashtag.
keywords. But they say when you put some hashtag at the end of your description in the description box, put like 5 hashtags in there. That's what they say. You know, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to help, but I don't. Yeah. Now I haven't done. I've done a couple of shorts, but a lot of people tell me that either you do shorts or you don't. You do long view. Long view is 10 minutes. I believe it's 9 or 10 minutes or more. But I did a couple of shorts and I think if I remember right, the only time I really did a short one, there was nothing to vlog that day, so I just put the exchange rate up.
Mhm.
You know. But they say, like I said, a lot of people say either do all shorts or you do all long view. You don't do both. I'm like, why not? Why not? You know? Yeah, keywords, yeah. Keywords. But there is a lot of videos being put out right now of the low view rates. And everybody has their theory. Some people saying, "Oh, they don't like me," and come on, dude, relax, relax. I'm pretty sure they don't even know who you are, you know.
Mm.
And I know, believe it or not, I know quite a few of the vloggers or content, whatever you want, content creators. They had those representatives from YouTube. They said I only had it for like 2 or 3 months, and they're like, you're not helping me out at all, and they stopped using them.
Mm.
This one, Blue Yeti. This is the Blue Yeti. A lot of believe it or not, Paul, a lot of people don't like the Blue Yeti. A lot of people don't like it. I bought it 9 years ago, right before I came to the Philippines. 8 years ago, 8, 9 years ago, I bought it. I bought it in the States. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Yeah, I like it. It's simple. It's simple, and it's not that expensive. And that's another thing. I've always been doing this a little bit. Just because you go out and buy all this expensive equipment, okay, doesn't mean your video quality and it's going to be great. A guy told me one time, he says, use your phone. He goes, it's the editing. Because you're editing, you could play with it. If you don't like the color of this, you can work with that. You don't like your volume, either you can lower it or raise it. It's all in the editing. And what's editing? Whatever one you prefer. Because all basically, I mean, if you got a Mac, an Apple product, I started out using iMovie. But then I just wanted to add a couple things to it. But you know, so what they say, what's that saying? KISS. There you go. KISS. You know what KISS stands for, right? Keep it simple, stupid. You don't go out and buy this. Like I said, those people went out and spent a lot of money on, and they're like, I wish I didn't do that. Just because you go out and buy that $5,000 camera doesn't mean you're gonna be.
It doesn't mean your video quality is good if you using good camera.
Yeah, a lot of that. I know a lot of people do that too. Crypto is when they'll have a video, and before they put that video out, which is smart, okay, it's kind of like what they do for when they start advertising movies. They'll take a short clip of that video and they'll post it in the shorts. How long short? What up there? I think it's 60 seconds. I might be wrong, but yeah, and they'll put that in there. Hopefully, it'll draw people to the long form video. Yeah, I know a lot. I know a few people do that. Oh, I'm doing great. How about you? I'm doing
I'm
great.
doing great, especially now. I'm very, 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 very happy because there is rain in Badoc, Ilocos Norte. Finally.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Hey,
There's
Peter,
another
good
guy.
evening.
This guy texts or messages me at not through YouTube every morning. Every morning.
A good
Good
guy.
guy, man. Yeah, good guy,
Very
man.
good.
I got nothing.
Mhm.
Thomas Marley, we said hello.
Marley says, hello, Marley. Is it raining there in Angeles City? Heavy rain
Probably
here.
is. Probably is. I don't know. I'm not there. Well, I got the iPhone. You must be rich, McLovin. I only got the I upgraded from iPhone 8 to the iPhone 13, and it's not even mine. This is a hand-me-down. And I also had the Action 6. Now, did you get the DJI Wireless 3? Where you don't need the receiver. The receiver is the camera, it's the Action 6 itself. A lot of people like it. I got it. I like it. It's all right. And you can also, the button on the side of your mic, you can press it to start and stop the camera. All right, man. Paul, you take it easy, man.
Okay.
Glad,
Mhm.
glad to see you here, man. Take it easy. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Crypto, you're right.
Mhm.
Also, there's a guy. God, I wish I could remember his name. The guy he wasn't a high end, but he was started off as a cameraman, and now he's done with filming, but he was a director, and he does YouTube. The guy that explains to people how to actually shoot and stuff. God, I wish he's an English guy from Britain. God, I wish I could remember his name. And he's pretty good. Weeds are doing well. That's how
Mhm.
it is here. That's of noon. That's how it is here. It's just like got to get this grass cut. Like I said, I don't like cutting wet grass. It's hard on a lawnmower. Yeah. No rain in Chicago.
No, I asked while ago if there's rain in Marley's place in Angeles City.
Is it raining right now, Miles?
Yeah, it's raining now again.
Hey, why don't you take the phone and walk out to the front porch?
Oh, but here we go. I will share it to you. My rain here in Bado, and it's very nice, nice weather. Hope it won't have a heavy, not
Is it
heavy,
raining?
a strong wind. Yeah, rain shower. There
We
you
see it.
go.
But there's the trash guys.
Yeah, yeah, it's rain shower. Yep. And I want to transfer your moto post in front of the porch here.
Okay.
You know,
Whatever works for you.
yeah, I am worried about if there is a a strong wind. So I want to put in here. Just keep on eye what happened today. if the weather becomes severe, so I want to ask help Carlo to transfer me in the.
Yeah.
Hey, DC, good evening, brother.
Hey DC, how you doing? Glad to see you, man. Hopefully you had a safe day. Well, you're home, so you did have a safe day. But hopefully it wasn't too eventful. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it works. It works good. Like I said, you got the button on the side of it. I mean, people have asked me about. I had the and I had the GoPro. It's all right, but it seems just the overheating and the bad battery life with it. I don't have no. I leave. There's times I left the. I think I talked about it before, there, McLovin. I've left the battery inside the camera on the DJI, and the next day I open up the battery because you get that little battery box that holds for three batteries. Open it
Mm.
up, and I was like, "Oh, what did I do with the other one?" And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." And I look inside, and I said, "Oh, this battery's dead." And I turn it on, and it's like at like 88, 89, 90%. In other words, it doesn't use the battery when you don't have it turned on. GoPro uses the battery. Why? I don't know why.
Even you don't turn on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what's this, Miles? What's this live stream about? It's just an open conversation. You know,
Live stream all
you you
about
ke-
it's
you keep it going. Conversation, yeah.
it depends your viewers comment, and then we go to that comment. That is our what? That is our topic.
Yeah.
So whatever your comments, folks, we go for it. That is our topic.
Hey, Anita, how you doing from Hawaii, huh? Is it raining in
Annette,
Hawaii? Annette, Anita, Annette.
good
Is it rain?
morning. Good evening. Annette, Annette,
Annette
Annette Cummings, Cummings,
Cummings.
and Annette Cummings.
Yeah, Miles is always working on that garden.
Yes, they are very happy like me. And yeah, the one I planted 2 weeks ago, the zucchini,
Zucchini.
almost zucchini. The I can see a bud of flower comes out. Wow, very soon I will have my zucchini.
So Hawaii is 6 hours ahead of you. You'll see it. You'll see it. Oh, it connects to the iPhone? I didn't know that. I'm being honest. I did not know that. I'll try it out. Didn't know it. Now, does it connect like Bluetooth, or do you have to plug in the receiver to your phone? She's good. She's happy she sees you, Miles.
Mhm. What is he said?
Good to see you, Miles.
Good to see you. Good to see you too, Annette. Annette Cummings.
On and off. Yeah, they're 6 hours ahead of you.
Yeah. Why it's not the same time zone from the mainland to Hawaii? I know I mean your time now. Why they have had different time zone?
I don't know.
Yeah, here too. It's on and off, but actually, I think it's until Sunday. This the situation of the rain. This, the weather is on Sunday.
Oh, it's supposed to stop on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Well, the house in the Philippines is in Badoc. We're on the we're northwestern side of the Philippines, which is good because we got a mountain range that separates the north, I mean not the north, but the east from the west. And all the bad storms come in from the east, like typhoons. So we don't get the hardness of the typhoon. We get the rain and a little bit of wind, but nothing that bad,
Yeah.
which
And
is
one
good.
thing, the very not interesting, important for me. Yeah, only that's not our area or places. It wasn't a, a high populated western area. High, not
Yeah,
high
the
populated.
town of Badoc is, I think there's only, well, they say west of us there's a urban legend or a rumor that there's a Australian compound where a bunch of Australian guys live with their
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
girlfriends and
yeah,
wives. I have never
yeah,
seen it. I have never seen it.
yeah. Because you don't you never go to you go, but you never seen them when you every time when you go there.
Well, they live that road that's right beside the yellow house. The road that goes off to the west. If you're looking at the yellow house, the road that's on your right hand side, that road, they say if you
Mm.
take that road, you'll run into you'll see their compound. But
Oh,
like I
okay.
said,
I
I have
never.
never, I went down that road a
Yeah,
couple times.
yeah.
I have never seen it. I've never seen it. Oh, you can eat either or, huh? Well, that's good.
Oh, okay.
That's
Good.
good.
You can also use for if you're using your iPhone, your
Yeah, I know.
DJI.
Also, if you got it like a laptop or something like that, McLovin, you can plug your receiver into the laptop and use that as a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to do Bluetooth with it. I don't know. I have never, maybe that,
Have you
well, I
tried
got
it?
plenty of things. Not yet, but maybe I will. Not now. You're in
Test,
Houston.
test. How's
Dowell lives, where does Dowell live?
Dallas? San Antonio.
Yeah, there's another guy, Dowell, and his wife Florence. They live in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Antonio.
Oh, later.
Leyte. There's a lot of if you're going there and you want to stay, you want to be around a bunch of Westerners. What I mean by Westerners, people from the United States, England, places like that.
Yeah, different
I-
different nationalities.
Yeah, Leyte and Cebu, they have them there. But it's just I like Badoc, man. It's a nice, quiet farming town. There's a lot that people say, well, it's a farming town, it's gotta be boring. I don't I think it's got everything there you need. I mean, it's got the
Yeah.
market, it's got I mean they don't have no chained restaurants there, okay? They don't have no McDonald's or Jollibees or anything like that. Everything there is
Mhm.
mom and pops. And they have a grocery store called the Yellow House. And that Yellow House also has a restaurant and a travelers
Restaurant.
lodge,
Sure.
and everybody there is great, everybody there is great, good people. I could never do that, McLovin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried editing on the phone. My thumbs are too big. You wouldn't think they are, but I always. So I just got like I said, I got a laptop. And a laptop's portable, right? You could take it with you. Now I still got the M1, which I'm going to get. Myles is going to use that. I don't know if I'm going to set up a desk like in the corner of the kitchen somewhere where she has a computer with a monitor. Probably that corner where the walls go, with the window
There, there,
right there,
there,
right in the corner. Yeah, right in the corner.
there, there,
No, no, no,
there.
no. That's not the kitchen. That's the living room.
Yeah, I don't want here in the kitchen. I want that part with a
No,
small table, with a small table.
you gotta have it. You gotta have a table high enough, not where you're
Yep,
bending down.
yep.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you're in the and there is no bars in Badoc. I don't drink, so that's fine. Well, I could care less. And they got all different types of religions there. They got the Catholic, they got the Jehovah's, they have what else?
Mormons,
The
Mormons,
Mormons,
born
Mormons,
again,
born
born
again. There's all
again.
different. There's all different churches there. I mean, it ain't crowded with churches. Don't get me wrong. They're all like they got the distance from each other, and they also have a Baptist church there.
Yeah.
So it's all different religions there. If you enjoy going to church, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoy being, I can't wait. I go back. And before you all ask, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going back. It's not up to me. No, everybody asks. I got this one guy asks this every day, and I give him the same answer every day. I don't know if he's just. I don't know. I don't know his end game, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't lie to people, man. Whoops. Do your iPad? What editor are you using? iMovie or using not Final Cut? Using YouTube Studio? Yeah, I understand. I understand, McGraven. I mean, we got that the airport's not that. I mean, you can get to the airport, but it's not. It's like an hour and a half away. You know. I just wanted to go somewhere where it was peaceful, no drama. You know. And Badoc's pretty. I mean, yeah, of course they have the drama there, but I don't get involved with it. You know.
It's
Half the time I
theirs,
don't.
not yours. It's theirs drama. It's not yours drama. If you want, we can create our drama also.
All right, right now I'm back in the States and I'm in
Uh,
Georgia and Myles is in the Philippines in Badoc.
Ilocos Norte,
Region what region again? One?
1.
Region one. You're fine, man. You're fine. You're never late. The live stream's still going, right? You're never late.
You're still fun, Ames.
Yeah. I mean I mean iMovie was fine for me, starting out. It was fine for me. And the only reason I use it because it comes with any Mac or whatever any Mac product you get or Apple product, and that's why I used it. But then I was like, I wanted to change things up, so I got Final Cut Pro. Now there's a lot of issues with Final Cut Pro, and I'm finding them out. Like sometimes, well, actually, it's a lot better now since I got the Mac. I got the MacBook. But as my Mini got older, it would start dropping frames and stuff like that. But what really set it over the edge is when I tried I tried editing a 8K 60 frames per second video. The Mac Mini was like, no, this ain't happening. No, it was dropping frames badly, badly. So Rubio's in Manila. What's
Yeah.
she there for? Is she doing her trying to get her visa?
No, they are. I I'm not sure because I'm so sleepy last night when they are both of them are talking, the president and Rubio.
Oh, Ruby. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, I heard they were there. He was there. I wonder what he's doing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're talking about. It's about economy, the about
What-
business, something like that.
I mean, somebody was God who was saying at one time that the Philippines should become either a state or a territory of the United States. I was like, no, 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 no,
No,
don't
no, no,
don't
no,
don't do
no.
that. Don't do that. Don't leave it alone. They're fine, but that'll never happen. That will never happen.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. You can do that here. You'd be just like your typical Philippine. A lot of them, a lot of them basically live off the land. And that's why I always crypto. That's why I always say, if for one reason or another the world went sideways, I think it would probably, except for the people who live in the major cities like Manila, it really wouldn't have an effect on them.
Mm.
Okay, where you going? I'm going fishing. Okay, you know, or I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tend to my farm, my crop, or I'm gonna go take care of my pigs. Okay, some don't even have electricity in their house. It's not because they can't. Well, some of it because they can't afford it, but a lot of them don't. They don't need it. They don't need it, but they don't want it.
What what do you mean? What do you mean? Christian? You want to hide? What?
But some people, I get it, Miles. Some people just. I'm not going to get political, okay? But some people are just tired of what's going on. They say, "I'm tapping out. I'm gone. I'm done with this."
Yeah.
And I respect it. You know,
People tired doing
I
like
don't
that.
know. I don't know why crypto's doing it. He has his own reason, and he ain't got to.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
people ask me, why'd you move? Why'd you move there? Why not? I ain't got to answer to you, because I wanted to. That's all you need to know. And I'm not trying to come across as an ass, but you're not living my life, or you're not going to be living crypto's life or Miles' life. They don't answer to you because I wanted to. That's all you need to know. Or like I have no right. McLavin's, I don't know where. I'm just going to say he wants to live in Cebu. I have no right to ask him, why do you want to live in Cebu? Because that's where he wants to live. He doesn't answer to nobody except for his lady. That's just the way I feel. You're going to pay my bills for me now, then why are you worried about it? I got to explain myself to you. And I'm not trying to come across as an ass. No, I'm not. But just some people just think they got to know, they like to control people's lives. You need to justify why you want to go there. To who? He's tired. He
you
might
know,
be tired,
you know
you
that
know?
somewhere in Clark, Sambales, uh, they are planning to put um buildings there. It's they said it's much better than BGC.
No. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. Apple, I like Apple. I like Apple. Now, 10 years ago, I would have said Android. But I'm so used to working with Apple products, it's just like, I'd rather work with Apple. It's just like anything, like even Apple phones or Android phones. You get so used to how which one works, and then if you get it like if I got an Android phone, I'd be like, you know, no, I'd rather not be in the States. I just have to be here for a while to take care of some things. But like I told everybody else, next time I fly back to the Philippines, I ain't coming back. I
Bye
ain't coming.
bye. Okay. Bye
I'll be
bye.
like, I don't, and I don't hate the United States. I just know
Mhm.
I was more happier in the Philippines. I'm gonna be honest. I was more happy in the Philippines.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, prepping for Taiwan. Who you? Me? No, no, not me. Are you talking about? Okay, I know what you're talking about. I think I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, yeah.
The countries that is west, no, the east of us of the Philippines, probably, probably.
Hey, good
Hey,
morning, Kuya John. Good morning in Baliwag, Baliwag,
Baliwag,
Baliwag,
Baliwag.
Baliwag, Bulacan.
Yeah, they got rain,
Ah.
John. They got rain in Badoc. It's about time, right? The farmers needed it. They needed it badly. A lot of people are saying they're going to grow their crops this year because there's no the wells are dry and they're tired of wasting all that money on fuel to pump. You know.
Look at you stand for a while in a porch and you can see the people passing by. They are they have very happy face because of the
Yeah.
rain.
Well, John probably knows this area. This area is a farming community. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I always, hey, I might have something planned for that day outside, but if it's raining, it's not all about me, man. It's these farmers. They need the rain. They need it
Even
badly.
even in Nagilian, Kuya John, they are experiencing rain also in some part of La Union.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you now, man. You go where your heart tells you, or your heart and your head tell you to go, man. You know, don't listen to other people. Don't even listen to me. You go where you want to go. You go somewhere and you walk it. You go to a place and you there for a couple of days, and you're like, "This is where I want to be." Well, that's where you want to be. You ain't gonna justify that to anybody. That's why I told you do what you want to do. They ain't paying your bills. You know, you go where your heart is. Why will you be McLovin? Why are you going to be happy when the rains come to Angeles?
Maybe they need rain also. It's very hot. If if they don't have rain, very hot there, especially that place is already considered as, yeah, it's a city already, so very hot, crowded.
Are you talking, hey, Crypto, are you talking about with the Philippines and the people east of them? Because let me tell you what happened when I was there, okay? And Miles can say, Miles can vouch for me. I had, remember that time when those military guys came over at the house?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess they would find out all the foreigners in the area and they were taking their names down and a phone number. And the guy told me just in case things get really bad here. I said, "Why, they expecting anything?" He goes, "You never know with the country the east of us, yeah, east of Philippines." I was like, "All right, I appreciate it, man." And then I think I got kind of the more bennies because when they heard I was retired military, like, oh, okay, okay, yeah. But yeah, they were doing that. They went around just far, mostly Americanos, right, Miles? Am I wrong?
Mostly
Right.
foreigners.
Yeah, foreigners, and they were taking, foreigners' names and their phone numbers. I mean, they were real down to earth. It was Marines. They said, just in case. And they also wrote down our address, of course,
They are
just in
still they
case.
are they are still here.
Oh, they
Those
are?
Marines. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always clean. Ames is always clean. Yeah, he
Mm.
gave me some advice a couple days ago, but I thought that what he was telling me, I thought the same thing until I found out. And I was really disappointed. He wasn't giving me bad. He was giving me advice that I thought that was already put out there at one time, but they changed it. Like they change like they change everything else, isn't that right? They change everything. You think you got things down, the next thing you know, they changed it, and you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been a problem for me. Okay, it wouldn't have been a problem. All I had to do was show them my government ID card, and it wouldn't have been a problem to go where I wanted to go. The
Mhm.
problem would have been for Miles.
Mhm.
As long as I went from as long as I went from the United States to Hawaii to Guam, all I needed was my ID card. That's it. That's it. Because you're landing in U.S. territory. The problem would have been with Miles.
I what I know is Guam is not U, USA territory.
Hey, you got Doritos there? You got enough for everybody?
Yeah,
Nachos, you got enough for everybody?
yeah, a big bag. It's a big bag.
See, I'm not
It
there, and she's living the life. She is living the
is
life. How many
you know
San Miguel's you got in the refrigerator?
this one is already
I'm messing with you.
more 2 weeks. 2 weeks already. Still there.
Nah, there ain't. Well, if there is snakes, I haven't seen any. I'm looking to see if there's any bears there. Now, actually, a guy when I went up to the Sprint convenience store, he said once he goes years back there used to be bears roaming in here around here. This is when it was all nothing but woods. He says they're gone. They're gone. He says bears don't like being around human beings. I said, do you blame them? He says no. He says they're gone though now. He says they moved on to someone. He said there was deers, bears, and something else. I can't remember what. Oh, those bobcats. He says you ain't gonna see none anymore. They're gone. This is all woods. That's all it was, woods. Is it west of the Philippines? No, it's east. Isn't the
Well,
big sea east of the Philippines? Or is it west of the Philippines? No, it's east, John, because yeah, it's east. If you're talking about the same thing.
what's that? B, what's that? What are you talking about?
I don't think there is a oh, joke. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you, John. I don't think I don't know this for a fact, crypto, but I don't know if the United States put tariffs on the Philippines. I know the Philippines put tariffs on the US. I know that.
Mhm.
But and it ain't much. It ain't much. But I do know, but they kind of relaxed that because what's those boxes called again that people ship from the United States to the Philippines?
Balikbayan.
Yeah, there is no
Balikbayan box.
tax. There is no tax on them. So I think they worked with each other. I don't know. I don't know.
Na,
But
na
I
that
don't know if the United States got a tariff on Philippines. I don't know.
like
I don't know.
like this. When you pay the box to the company, you have the tax already included. Tax and insurance
I'll
already
tell you,
there.
these guys, like I already brought up about the camera, okay, but if anything's in there that's taxable, they're going to tax you on it. If you mail something to, like when I mailed my, was coming over there, and she, every time I go there, I was fixing something, which was not at that house, but the place in Lassam. I was always
Mm-mm.
fixing something. It didn't bother me. Okay, gave me something to do, and I was like, I had to go around borrowing tools from people, which I don't like to do. So the last, first, the second to the last, or the last. Well, one time when I went to go visit in Lassam, Miles in Lassam from the States, I got a toolbox together and I put tools that I know I would need, and different stuff. When I got to the Philippines, they taxed me on it. How much was it? Like 4,000 pesos?
4,000,
I was
4,000.
like, son of a bitch.
That's why
Yeah,
I told you that when you send some something, you can get the balikbayan. There is the LBC balikbayan box. They have quarter, and if you want to add something in there, you can add.
yeah, but it's tax free though,
Yeah,
unless it's a camera. And the
you put
camera's not taken apart, they're going to tax you on it.
you wrap in there.
I know, John. I'm just messing with you, man.
Kuya Jam, breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would, I don't know. Look. Yeah. I don't know. People, John, the Philippines aren't they don't do them things in public. You know what I mean? They don't do them things. Except for the younger generation, you won't see a Philippine man and woman. Well, you'll see it, but it's rare where an older man and woman is walking down the street holding hands. It's usually the man's got his hand on his shoulder.
Mm-mm.
Now, I'm not saying you'll never see it. You see it once in a while, mostly with the younger generation. They don't show no affection towards each other in public. Now, watch out when you get home, though. It's a whole different story. I
Mhm.
don't know. I mean, that's up to you, man. You do what you want to do. I, I've talked to people, and I know the United States is different from the Philippines or anywhere else in the world, but I talked to them, and they got into real estate, and they said it was nothing but a headache. But see, in the Philippines, it's weird. When you rent a place, you take on all responsibility of that place. In other words, if something has to be repaired, you got to pay to fix it. You're like, what? I don't like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
depends. It depends the agreement.
Yeah, I know you're saying that. Yeah. But you know what I mean? I don't, if you want to get into rentals, that's up to you. If you got the money, I don't know if I
No,
want to get involved with that though.
it's
You got the
much
people
better the
doing it.
rent. It's much better the rentals if you don't really like the atmosphere or the surroundings. You can transfer.
Because knowing me, okay. I have a very soft heart towards single mothers and kids, okay? Not grown up kids. I'm talking about little wee ones. It's say I rented it out to a woman that was struggling. She had some kids. I would find it very, very hard. If they got behind on the rent or they stopped paying it, whatever, I would find it really, really hard to kick them out. I would. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. You know? I'm not saying if you have rental property, I'm not saying you got to be heartless, but that's why I wouldn't do it, man, because I couldn't kick people out. Especially like I said, a single mom, because everybody makes, does, they do things that they weren't thinking. and they have, but anyway, I just couldn't do it, especially if they had kids. Even if it was a husband and wife and they got behind, unless the guy didn't know how to back away from the alcohol, that's a different story. He's got to learn his lesson. But if you find the guy's a good guy and he's just trying to work and they fall behind or they miss payments and stuff like that, I find it hard. Hey, you need to go. I couldn't rent out properties. I could not do it. Yeah, I'd probably be taken advantage of. Yeah, that's why I choose not to rent properties out. I just can't do it. That's just the way I feel, man. Yeah, Myles. Yeah, I was thinking when I did that, I thought of the same thing. With my finger right here, John. I was like, no, the other side, the other side. Yeah, right there. You ain't touching. Never mind.
Nachos,
What
Kuya
am I
John.
doing here? Hold on, man. I'm messing up. Here we go. Are you getting a crypto? Are you getting some type of pension or retirement? Are you getting those? I mean, we did it. We did good. But see, Myles and myself, more so Myles, ain't one of these people that have to feel like they need to buy this and buy that and buy this and buy that. So that's what help us out a lot. And Myles does all. Once in a while, we go, hey, Myles, you need a break. Let's go out to lunch or let's go out to dinner. Most of the time it was lunchtime. We go out for lunch to get something to eat, but we didn't go somewhere. We went to the Yellow House restaurant, which they're not expensive at all. They're kind of cheap, if you ask me. The food's pretty decent. And I think what helped us, we owned that house. So the only thing we got to pay is the tax on it once a year, which ain't nothing. It's a couple of thousand pesos a year. The only thing that kills us is the electric bill. That'll get you every time.
I know crypto, you're doing fine if you live here in the Philippines. Especially, I know that you are country guy. I know you can deal with how's the lifestyle in Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see that crypto, that doesn't mean anything here because you can't work here. I keep on saying here, that doesn't mean anything unless you have what is it, John? A 13A? I know a 13A you can work. But let me tell you what, your chances of actually getting a job is like non-existent. Unless you marry a Filipino that her father either in construction or something like that and let you work for him. But besides that, they're a very strong citizen first country. In other words, they will hire a non-knowing Filipino before they'll hire you. That's just the way they are, man. They look out for each other. And you got to respect it. Come on. You got to respect it. Hey, John, what other visas can you have where you can get a job? I know 13A you can. Well, if you go over there to work, yeah, that's different. I don't know that visa, that type of visa. But like I said, if you go in on a tourist visa, you ain't legally, you cannot work. You can't own a business, Then what a lot of guys do, and then they regret it later, is they'll start a business in their partner's name, okay? And then when that business gets really well, guess what? The partner says, get the hell out of here. I don't need you anymore. That happens. I'm just telling you, it happens. Yeah, Myles is a diesel mechanic, Hans. She's a diesel mechanic. She throws on her coveralls. She puts on her safety glasses and she breaks out that tool bag. She works on it. Myles, And plus, we got a lot of people around there, like Carlo will help her out. You know, there's a lot of people around. Even her grandson, he knows how to start it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Liam, her grandson
yeah.
Liam. It's not
Mm.
hard to start. All you got to do is swing the arm over to open up the fuel valve, you know, and then turn it. You ain't got to pump it or anything like that. You ain't got to prime it or nothing like that. And you got to make sure there's fuel in there, more than a half a tank. You don't want to run out of fuel on a diesel engine. Don't
The
want to do
fuel
that.
that you the fuel that you put before is still there because I just only ran for every week 10 minutes, 15 minutes per run every week. So
And
still
I'm
have
listening.
fuel, still have fuel. And I bought a container, one bottle of fuel. So
Yeah. So, you know, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I'm just working on something real quick here, man.
yeah, I don't know why you keep on doing like that.
Yeah, Miles knows this. Miles put it. I'm telling you, man, a Filipino. All they gotta do is watch you do something maybe twice, and then they got it. And Miles, like I said, I mean that generator, it's on wheels.
Yeah.
But like I said, I always talk to our friend Carlo. Liam knows. They all know about the generator. And the generator is right at the garage door. All you gotta do is open the garage door and pull it down. Not pull it down, but roll it down.
Enjoying retired, enjoying.
Yeah. Hey, protein, man. How I don't know your age, but I'm 62 years old. I had a hell of a time losing weight. I did everything I could. I cut the most wonderfulest food out of my life, and I still wasn't losing weight. I gotta confess to y'all, I cheated today. I cheated today. No, I was like, no, I don't want any. Like I've said so many times, this house is really busy, man. They're always doing stuff. Well, my daughter ordered pizzas, and she asked me. She goes, "Hey, I'm ordering pizza. What kind of pizza you want?" I said, I can't. I don't want any."
You don't want
They got
any.
home. They delivered the pizzas, and all of a sudden I started smelling pizza, and I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitches!" I had 2 slices, but I'm a firm believer. If you have if it's every day of the week,
Mm-mm.
but every once in a while, if you got a craving for something, satisfy that craving so you don't go into a meltdown where you just stuff your face with garbage. And that's what I did. I had 2 slices of pizza, you know? But like I said, yeah, I tried everything. Come to find out with research, man, one of the main reasons is protein. Protein.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have high between, what did they say? Well, for my person my age, 62, it's between 100 and 120 grams of protein a day. But you got to watch it because remember, protein can be hard on your kidneys. So you got to drink plenty of water, that's all I ever drink now is water. In the morning, I have a cup of coffee, and the rest of the day, I sip on water. You're still young, man. No, you're still, yeah. But yeah,
47. Still young.
yeah, yeah. It's really hard. Like I said, they're all, and you can all everybody. Some people complain about it, John, and I don't. All right, every law that they put on the books in the Philippines, the primary purpose of that law is to protect the people of the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell so many people, I said, let me tell you what, man. Yeah, you're more than welcome to the Philippines. You can more than welcome to any Southeast Asian country, but I can only talk about the Philippines. All right. There is no safety net in the Philippines. Okay. They're not gonna the government or whoever, social services, whoever, ain't gonna meet you at the terminal saying, how you doing? Welcome to the Philippines. Here's your EBD card, here's your first welfare check. And by the way, sign this piece of paper because you can vote now. They don't do that here. You know, they got and some people get upset. People get upset about it. You know, what do you mean I can't go to the hospital and get Medicare for free? Because it's not for you. And matter of fact, their health, their medicine, or their hospitals are not free. Even Filipinos got to pay for it. It's not expensive like the States, all right, but it's not socialized medicine. It's not like England, where you don't have to pay. It's socialized medicine. John, they got private hospitals in England too, don't they? I think they do. I'm not an expert, but I think they do. And they have private hospitals here. And if you go to a private hospital, you're going to pay either double or triple the cost of a public hospital, but it's still cheaper than the hospitals in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is true to a point. If you ain't got the money and you're in a hospital and you can't pay your bill, they can say, well, you're not leaving until the bill's paid. But if you go to them and you're a good person and you make out some type of a good payment plan, they'll work with you. But if you go there acting like they owe you the world, they're going to say, no, you ain't leaving until you pay the money. A lot of people have a hard time accepting that. No, you do not have a safety net in the Philippines. They're not going to give you free health care. They're not going to put you up a place to live. You're on your own. They didn't ask you to come there. That's the way they look at it. We didn't ask you to come here. Yep, see? Thank you, John. John's been there forever and a day, right, John? John's been there for 10 years, 10 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But with all that being said, I thoroughly enjoy being in the Philippines. It's just it's different. There ain't so much anger, man. Crypto, you know what I mean? There's not that much anger there. There's no such thing as whatever privilege. They treat everybody the same. Same there.
You can always, here in the Philippines, Kuya John, here in the Philippines, you can see always like a...
Yeah. And I don't do the. There's people saying, "Oh, you go to the Philippines and they're racist." I never saw it, and I have friends of all different shades of colors. Okay, and they say the same thing. I never seen it. I'm not treated. You know who the ones they treat badly? The ones that come there that are arrogant,
Yeah.
and they act like they're better than them, and they like to tell them is the people of the Philippines how to do things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they start. Actually, they don't say nothing to you. They just try to stay away from you because they don't want to hear it. And one thing that some people do, and John probably seen it happen, you don't go to their country and tell them how to run their country. I've seen that. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. Well, I ran this country. Well, you're not, so shut up. I'm being honest, man. People don't want to hear that. And I'll tell you, the Marines, Philippine Marines are badass. They are badass. They are. The PNP, don't mess with the PNP. Don't even the female PNPs. You don't mess with them. They'll take the right foot and they'll smack the left side of your face with it. You don't mess with them. Hey, there might be kind and gentle people, which they are, but there's a limit. You cross that line, there is no going back.
Yeah.
I ran it for up to 10 hours, was it?
The generator?
I remember one time when it was from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. All right.
Yeah.
I ran it for 8 hours straight. I went out because I'm so paranoid of running out of fuel. And I checked it and it was low. It wasn't empty, but it was low. So I shut it off and I filled it back up. And then I ran it again for another 2 hours and then we had power. So a total of what, 10 hours, 10, 12 hours?
Mm-hmm. And you refill 2 times.
No, it was once. You're right. There was one time when we ran it for 10 hours, but me, Mr. Smartass, okay, I was like, hey, we ain't paying for the power. Well, actually, you are because you got to get fuel for it. So I had the aircon running in the living room, which is a 2.5 horsepower. And I also had the aircon running in the bedroom, which is a 1.5. All right. So that was causing the generator to run a lot harder, a lot faster. And everybody can figure that one out. The more load you got on it, the more fuel it's going to burn. So in reality, yeah, you are paying for the electricity because you got to put fuel in it. You think you're getting ahead, but actually, it's about the same. Well, yeah, you do when you're ready, Crypto. You do when you're ready. The Philippines ain't going nowhere, and there's other places. A lot of people like Taiwan,
Vietnam and Thailand.
One?
Thailand.
Huh?
Thailand.
Yeah. And
Thailand.
Some people say Vietnam. Yeah. And some people say that Vietnam is really great.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people going to, believe it or not, there's people going to China. So wherever you want to go in the world, it's up to you, Yeah, that's what I used to tell Myles. That's what I always remember, Myles. I used to say, I wish the United States would write laws to protect the people. To protect, not to go against.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's having a meltdown. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I didn't see any Indian, John. We only been to 2 hospitals. They were all Filipinos. Now I don't know. And there might be maybe like a Manila or something like that, where they're there for, I don't know. Because like the one last doctor Myles had for orthopedic surgeon. No, he wasn't. Was he an orthopedic? What was he? He was a bone doctor. And he got some of his training in Britain or England, and he got some of his training in the United States and somewhere else. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, only the UK is
Huh?
UK.
Yeah. And they said this doctor, God, what was his name, Myles? Your bone doctor.
Dr. Guzman.
Yeah, Dr. Guzman. He's like one of the top, out of the top best five doctors in the Philippines. They say he goes everywhere. There's times they picked him up in a helicopter to take him somewhere. That probably had to be somebody really important. Because they wouldn't do it for an ordinary citizen. Okay. 20, you've been there for 22 years? I didn't know it was that long. Oh, 12. Okay. 12 years. Okay, I got you. Oh, yeah. You're always learning, right? You're never too old to learn. You're always learning something. And how many times, John, when you heard something and you're like, what? But then after a while, it makes a lot of sense. You're like, at first you're like, what?
Mhm.
But then after a while, you're like, oh, okay. I'm not talking like within 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, with period of time. Like, okay, it makes a lot of sense now, you know? Yeah. Well, I guess. I wish some people would remember that, John. I wish some people would remember that. I kept my note. I kept out. I stayed away from everything, man. I stay away from everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's weird, and maybe John knows. It's just a different atmosphere. You know what I mean? When you walk around and people are looking at you, smiling, saying hello, and you don't even know them, and they don't want anything from you. They don't want anything from you, you know, or you're at the market. You don't feel like it's just another phony sales pitch. You know what I mean? No problem, crypto man. No problem at all. You're welcome. What in Badoc? What do you think the property situation is in Badoc?
Propane.
Huh?
Propane is propane easily available there?
Oh, when I say properties, that's propane. Yeah, you can
Propane.
buy Yeah, you can buy propane bottles all.
Ah, it's,
Go ahead.
yeah, speaking, I need to refill the one of the empty bottle.
Yeah, I am. The propane bottles you buy at like 7-Eleven or something like that in the bottles. Same thing there. You just take your empty, they switch it out with a full bottle, and you take it
Mm.
home. I was even trying at one time thinking about getting a bigger bottle because they have big ones there. But
It's costing 6,000. Oh, okay.
okay. Okay. I got you, John. I got you. Yeah. I don't know. When I was in the hospital well, that was a joint. Never mind. That was a military. I was a joint base in Lakenheath. That was joint base. That was English and Americans and some other ones. But I only saw English and American doctors. The young guy. Miles, yeah, Miles. You know what Miles teach me? Don't mess with me. I'll hit you with this broom. Yeah, Miles.
No, Kuya John Brand is fine. I don't need to teach him. Actually, he is the one who teach me.
But John, if you ever notice when you're out, it doesn't have to. You don't have to be in a relationship. When you're out there with another woman, no female will talk to you. No females would. Same thing from. I'm not a commodity. Okay, I'm not trying to say I'm all this and all that. But I noticed if I went somewhere with Miles, they wouldn't talk to me. They wouldn't say nothing to me. But as soon as I went out
Mm.
there if I went somewhere by myself, like running in a store, oh, they want to have a full fledged conversation because it's called respecting the woman's territory, right, Miles?
Yep.
I noticed that. Hey, how you doing? Your heart
Hey,
for your
good,
heart. Yeah, good
good,
for your
good
heart. Hey,
for
how's
your
your
heart.
morning?
Good
How
for
you
your
doing?
heart. Good morning. Good evening.
Yeah, but we got a diesel. We don't have a propane. We have a diesel one. But people tell me the propane ones are a lot quieter. I don't know. I don't know. We have a diesel one. But yeah, you can buy actually, and the big ones, the restaurants usually buy them. But I thought about one time, but then I was like, how that damn thing falls over? You know what I mean? Because it's tall.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "How that thing falls over? That wouldn't be good. That would not be good." I don't know how much they are though. They're pretty sure they're pretty expensive. You know.
The one we asked before is bigger than the one. The one we are using is 6,000 including the bottle with gas already, with propane already.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's kind of it's like I said. I'm not all that. I know I'm not all that. Okay, I don't live in a fantasy world, but it's funny. It's funny.
Mm.
When I'm with Miles, they'll just say hi, Po, and how you doing? Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of the day it was, and that's it. Conversation's over. Then they'll go talk to Miles. But when I walk in there somewhere by myself, it's like, "Hi, Po, how you doing? Where's the miss?" And I thought she's at home, and then all of a sudden the conversation goes on. She's at home, she ain't feeling good, or she's tired, you know. And it's just funny, especially when I go to empanada shops. When I walk up there, they'll be looking around at first before they even give me the time of day, and then you see them looking over my shoulder like maybe she's hiding behind me, and then they'll start talking to me. Like I said, I ain't no hot thing. I know that. I know that for a fact. And it's just funny. It's just funny. I think it is. And I told Miles about it even when I was there. I say, Miles, man, this is a different world. She looks at me and I say, when we and you go out somewhere, they'll just tell me, greet me, hello. That's it. It's done. And then they talk to you. I said, but when I walk in there, they just want to talk. I gotta find out a reason to leave. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get going. You know what I mean? Because I don't like being rude to people. I'm not one of these people just walk out in the middle of a conversation. Funny,
Mm.
funny. Oh, believe me, a multi-fuel. Yeah, I've seen them too. They take either diesel or propane. Yeah, I've seen them. Oh
Mm.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know what's funny though? A lot, and John probably already been a witness to it. Oh, I don't need no aircon. Nah, nah, nah. I want to live like a true Filipino. That lasts a couple of weeks, and I'm like, where can I get me an aircon at? Well, how much did your aircon cost you? I thought you didn't need one. No, 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 no. Where can I get one?
Mm.
You just need a break. You know what I mean? You need a break. Get tired of it. Yeah, the Rottweilers, any big dogs, any German Shepherds, Dobermans. Yeah, they don't like them big dogs there. They all want one. They all want one, but they're afraid of
Mm.
them. And I was like, why are you going to get a dog if you're afraid of it? Then that dog would dominate you.
Mm.
Yeah. John, they all think Monkey's a big dog.
Yeah, it's a
Monkey's not
big
that
dog.
big. He's not that big. He's wide, but he's
Yeah,
not tall.
the back is like this.
Yeah. Yeah. He's wide. Oh, he's getting older too. I looked at a video, Miles, that we did a couple of years ago. Monkey looks a lot different. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I was thinking about uploading it. Just
re-upload.
no, I didn't. I was thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Just upload it. Just see the change. Like the house was the old color. That's how old this video is.
Oh,
And
okay.
I
That
think it
was
was still doing.
2023 then.
It was doing when we hit relax lockdown when the COVID.
So 20
But some
twenty
people
twenty
wear
three.
ma- yeah, some people wear masks, some people weren't. Okay. Yeah. You know, there's those guys that had they call it the air conditioning room, where they only got an air conditioning in one room, and
Mhm.
they kind of insulate it as the best as they possibly can, and they call that the air conditioning room. That's usually like the bedroom, but it always got a TV in it, of course. Got a TV in
Mm.
there, and you sit there and watch TV. Yeah, there was a guy on here, Dan something. I've been ignoring him. A troll.
Did
Yeah.
he say something again?
Oh, he said a couple things a couple of times. You ignore them. I certainly even bung it up. I don't know why I bung it up. I ignore them. John's used to that too, right? The trolls, John. That's another thing. If you want to be a content creator, you got to put up with stupid shit. They say it is, but Doc hasn't. Well, today they're having rain, but for the longest time they had no rain whatsoever. It was hurting the farmers. It was hurting them badly. Got to the point where they were talking. A lot of these farmers were talking about not growing anything next season, or not growing anything now because they ain't got no water, or they ain't got enough water, and they would lose money on it. You know.
We had rain because there is typhoon.
You know that's. I don't know about John.
There's
Have you ever noticed? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miles.
yeah. No, no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Go ahead.
Okay.
No more.
Do you ever notice, John, when a typhoon is coming to the area, it kicks off the rain, and that's when the rain comes nonstop for a couple of weeks or maybe a month?
Mhm.
It, you know, I was telling you that before. I said you need a typhoon to come through there because where we live at, we don't get hit hard on typhoons because we got the mountains to kind of block the wind. But it'll rain for every day, which is fine.
We
Like I said, it ain't all about me.
we call that monsoon.
Monsoon,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Non-stop
and
rain.
yeah, but it fills up the deep wells for the farmers and stuff like that, and the crops
Mhm.
grow really well because it's rainwater.
Mm.
Yes, yeah. I was ignoring them. You notice I didn't bring them up, John. I learned to do it. It used to bother me. Now I'm just like, you ain't got nothing better to do. You must have a very little life. I'm pretty sure you get it, John. I mean, everybody gets them, and they're like, whatever. Rain Miles, Rain Miles, yeah. Miles is happy. Her plants are happy. Ain't are they out there singing the rain song? Rain, rain. Yeah, don't yeah. But yeah, I'm just glad it's raining. And here in
Yeah.
Georgia, it's been raining almost every day. It's only been raining like an hour. Ems, out where you're living, do you get rain every day, or you had no rain? So, Miles, what are you gonna do the rest of your day? Well, you got an excuse to chill out and do nothing. I mean, you don't
I
need no
will.
excuses,
I think
but
I figure out if I can plant something in everywhere around the the yard.
around the yard.
I want to plant this.
Well, you always tell me it's
I
John's a
want
gardening guy. What is this?
I want I want to plant this. A
What
silky
is it?
melon.
Oh, melon.
Silky melon. And
What
this
was I going
is
to ask? Oh,
I
yeah.
want to
John's a
I
gardener.
want
He knows.
I want
Okay,
I want to plant this string
looks
bean.
like a pill. Oh, it's looks like a
String
pill.
string
You
bean.
sure it's string bean? It's not a pill?
Yeah, the one we
I'm
you
sorry.
usually the one you usually eat.
John, I use that, and I'll probably have to cancel it, man, because they raised their fee again to almost $500 a year for StreamYard. It's a good program, but I think they're getting a little arrogant and they're starting to charge a lot more. That's how it has a setting. I can have just me. See, wait a minute. Let me just show you. I can just have me. I can have Miles and myself. Then I can change how I want it to be set up. Or I can have me and then another person right here with Miles. It's different ways you can do it. It's called StreamYard. It's somebody told well, you can use it for free for a while. But I think you have to a while, but you don't get as much things you can do to play with on it. But I got notice in August they'll be raising it to 500. And I was like, it's not worth 500. I'm sorry, $500 is a lot of money, right,
Mm,
Miles? But
yep.
they also have, yeah. It's just I don't know. Unless I get a $500 paycheck from YouTube, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Let's be real. Oh, what up? Hey, thanks, John. You know, you're a gardener. Miles says she likes to plant her seeds and like now because it's the rainy weather and the soil's a lot looser.
Mm.
What's your opinion on that? I don't know if you. I don't know if it works. Whatever Miles
It's
says always works for us. So
like this. If the rain is just like rain today and tomorrow, and then the next day it won't rain. If you plant seed now, it's raining, right? If it is raining now, you plant seed. It
go ahead.
it
I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. Go
is
ahead.
not good. It wasn't good if you plant today, it's raining, and then next day and the next tomorrow to and then continue it in short continue raining. This seed will become rotten, will be rotten. It won't because it's
Yeah.
already excessive soaked in water, wet soil for a few days. They will die, or else it will comes out. The sprout will comes out, but still it won't survive because of the continuous rain.
This question's for you.
Yeah, if they if my garden produce a lot, I don't eat them. I just
She gives them away.
I I I have my neighbor here, or sometimes I pick up. It's because just I'm so happy to pick up my products or my garden vegetable garden. I am so happy, and then I keep on picking up, and then what shall I do this vegetable? I cannot eat all. So if ever who passing by in front of the yard, whoever first passing by, oh, you know, you want to have this one, I give to neighbor, which I am so happy. So I can share my blessing to neighbors.
Now you can't. It's just they give you one, two, three, four, five, six. They give you 8 settings. Different styles how it lays out. And I even was looking to see if I could switch where Miles is on like this. In other words, I'm over where Miles is at and she's over where I'm at. No, you can't. I don't know. That doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, John. Miles is like that. At one time, though, I had to tell her to slow down because she was doing it in the yard where I cut the grass. I said, "You got to be more organized than this." I said, "You got stuff. I'll be spending like 3 hours trying to cut the grass, going around stuff." I said, "I don't mind you growing." So I say it's benefit. It's a win-win, you know. I said, "But let's have designated areas, okay?"
Before I love growing flowering plants. I mean the plants that cannot be eaten. But now I learned that why why I should I need to why should I not grow vegetable in the yard?
I mean, if you want to make the whole front yard nothing but garden, I don't care. I could care less. I don't. I don't care. Heck, if you want to make that patch of grass nothing but garden, that's fine. But the problem is the dogs. Where are they going to go? They're going to use that for the potty, and you know
Now
that.
the front the front I just only
Yeah.
remove those. I don't like those kind of grasses, and later on I will transfer some of the, we call that grass, Bermuda grass, and
Uh,
plant at the middle.
oh, okay. Miles,
Yes,
what is raised gardens?
raised gardens better lah. What raised garden?
If you don't know, you don't know. I mean, if you never
What is
did it,
that?
that's I have no idea. John, what's raised
What
garden?
was raised garden?
You're talking about stuff you do yourself? Yeah. Miles likes
Mm,
garden. Like Miles likes starting a garden off from the seed into whatever it is.
yep.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Oh my god. Yeah, man. This bed here, okay, it doesn't have four legs to stand. It has, and I always knock my toes. I always stub my toes on the bed on this on the bottom when I'm walking up to it, or if I'm making the bed. That's the cans falling on them. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man, that hurts.
yeah.
No, I can't put it on top. Sorry, Ems. I can't put it on top. I know that. No, 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 no. That's in. That's in. He's fine, man. He's just joking around. He's a good guy, man. He's nah, nah. You're fine. I didn't take it. I thought it was funny too. Nah, John. He's a good guy, man. I met him in person. He's a good guy. Smart, very smart guy. You're fine, man. You didn't say nothing too. Hey, DC, aka Mr. Tony. You be good, man. Thank you for showing up. We're running around. We've been having long live streams. Usually, I'm like, okay, an hour and a half tops.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you all think about doing at 8 a.m. In the morning for East Coast Standard Time? We just want to leave it the way it is. If you want to do it 8 a.m. East Coast Standard Time, give me a 1. If you want to leave it the way it is, give me a 2. Please. Your opinion matters.
Example, your Monday
That's what I
morning
was
and
thinking of. That's
yeah.
yeah,
Example, your Monday morning and my Monday evening.
yeah,
Monday night. Yeah.
yeah. Because some people are saying, "Hey, I wish they had it during the day." Not here. No, not here now. I wish because they say either they're in bed, like, which I get it. They're bed early because they get up early. Yeah, I agree with you,
Yeah.
John. You ain't arguing with me there. So remember, I said change it to 8 a.m. East Coast Standard Time as a 1, or leave it as it is at 2.
Mhm.
I have no idea what that is. What it means is, you mean
Sleeping.
you'll be sleeping
Yeah.
at 8 a.m. What time you get up? Actually, my time differs. It depends on. Okay, we got a 2. That's what I was thinking. I said everybody just we're all set. You know what I mean? Don't change. We're all set. So that tells me Himes. He
And
wants he's
he's
leave it the
sleeping.
same. Yeah, leave it the same. I'm more of an I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I do it either time. Right now it's fine. Ain't like I got
Yeah.
anything else to do, right? I mean, there's
Mhm.
times, guys, but like noon, and I know Myles is sleeping. I was like, maybe I'll go live. But I'm like, nobody gonna show up. You know? But even like sometimes when I call Myles in the morning, sometimes well, we did it once. We actually went live with no announcement, you know. There's guys that go live every day. Every day. Oh, we had 141 total, 142 total views. They don't stay very long.
Yeah.
They look at the I don't care anymore. They look at the exchange and they go, I'm out of here. It's been raining. And plus, I don't think I'm going to do any more, at least until I get back to the enjoying retired. There ain't nothing here, man. There ain't nothing here. And it's, like I said, if I take the camera out in public, a lot of people here do not want to be videoed. They do not want it. And I mean, I had one guy looked at me. I was in Walmart. He said, "You better not be effing videoing me." I was like, "I'm not, man." I had the camera in my hand, but it wasn't recording because people they watch YouTube and people see it's getting put in bad light, and they don't want anything to do with that. And I understand. See, in the Philippines, man, everybody there wants the 5 second of fame. They want it so bad, you know. Right, Miles?
Yeah.
They all want that 5 second of fame. I
If
mean, we would
there
be
are
walking.
if there's a group of people talking, if there is uh, a bit farther or a bit distance, and then when they saw you holding the camera, hey! Everybody
Yeah.
like this.
We'll be walking down the street, and on the other side of the street, there'll be like the girls, young girls, okay, school age girls, okay. They'll be yelling my name, and then when I turn the camera over, and they get all acting like they're shy. Oh, I'm like, oh my god, you know. They're yelling my name because they're trying to get my attention, so I take the camera like that. But as soon as they see the camera on them, they get all shy. They cover oh. I'm like, okay, you know.
Mm.
But that's how it was in the Philippines. I get up no matter what time we went to bed. We'd be up what 4:30, 5 o'clock, Miles.
Yeah.
But I had purpose. We learned. Well, I did. Miles already knew it. You got to get things done early in the morning before at least people say noon. Now, no, I say between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. You got to get everything done before then because it's gonna get hot. You know, and that's what I got used to. I mean, we did everything: cut the grass, do the laundry, sweep the floors, mop the floors in the house, of course. Get everything done before that. And we got everything done fast because we worked together. We didn't. She went and did what she had to do, and I went and did what I had to do, and then we met. High five, we're done. You know.
Mm.
Then Miles goes, "What do you want for a snack?" I don't want anything. All right, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you. Yeah, I feel for all your toes. I hope it heals quickly. I do. Oh,
Mhm.
I broke my big toe once on my right foot. Oh my God. Kind of you never think about it, but it kind of messes you up walking and everything else like that. And it seems like it's not, it ain't funny. It ain't funny if it happens to you. But it just seems like you hit everything with it. Like son of a bitch, that hurt. Even getting in bed and pulling your covers up hurts. Oh my God, it ain't funny for you. It's just the memory of it for me. It's like, oh my God, it hurts. Didn't go to a doctor for it. I mean, it swelled up bad. And somebody said, just take some medical tape and wrap it to the toe next to you. And they said, but hopefully that toe next to it ain't broken too. So no, it's the big toe. It hurts. Yeah, I know, cowboy. I miss going to the market. I loved going to the market. especially the
Mhm.
vegetable lady. The girls there, especially the youngest daughter.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I
can.
used to mess with her all the time. She was funny.
Mhm.
And then when I gave them all their Christmas bonus, they thought I was the bomb. Remember that? I gave each girl 500 pesos.
Mhm.
And the only reason I did that, man, because they're really helpful. And especially at the times when something was going on when Miles couldn't go. And I went, I was like an idiot. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, hey, I need this. I need that. But the relationship that we have with the owner of the vegetables, okay, Miles would just text her and say, hey, we need this, 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 and this. And when I got there, they had the bags already made up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
also, not the chicken lady, but the pork people.
For. Mm.
Yeah, she do the same thing to them. Text them, and I show up. They have a that ain't customer service. I don't know what is. You know what I mean? And then I don't know if you never did that with the chicken lady, did you?
Yep.
Oh, you did? I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I remember because the only reason I remember the pork and the vegetable because the pork guy me and him get along very, very well. And he was messing with me, saying, you the wife today? He was like, no, you the woman today. And I'd be like, shut up. Jokingly, we'd saying it, right? And I gave them a Christmas tip too. They remember things like that. They remember They remember things like that when you do that, when you give them Christmas tips and stuff. But yeah, I loved, and I asked Miles, but I mean, I'm not going to force her. Miles wants the video while she's there, and then she just sends me the videos. I mean, she don't have to do like I did it. She can just like say she's at the pork, she can video some of it, and then if she's at the chicken, she can video some of that, and at the vegetable ladies, video the girls there. You know, but it's up to her. I can't force her. Y'all can shame her if she doesn't, but I can't. Right, Miles?
Mhm.
The only time they have to do that okay, there is a law. There's always been a law about that. Defacing
Mm-mm.
a citizen of the Philippines. It's always been there. But with this with this upchuck of these people wanting views and they're going to these girls that were under the age and asking these inappropriate questions and zooming in on certain body parts of these girls, they start enforcing it. Now the only way they they watch every channel, okay, but I th- I never got in trouble because I don't ask inappropriate questions. I don't zoom in on body parts of somebody. If you ever watch some of my videos, we're at the market and say I'm videoing and one of the girls bend down. Do you ever notice I always put the camera away because they're kids? Well, they're young ladies. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a pervert. Okay, I'm not a pervert. And and a lot of them you can always tell, like if they want their face on video because they smile. They'll sit there
Mhm.
and smile and they'll try to get your attention. But other than that, I don't get creepy with them. But if say one of them did call and say, "Hey, they got this vlogger here," and they give the name of the channel, he was saying some nasty things on video and he was doing some creepy things. Okay, they would watch that video and then they would use that law against you. Okay, that's what it's
Yeah.
all about. But if a lot of people, oh, you videoed inside the market, and they watch every video, and they know the ones. I know there was a Russian. I've seen him maybe once or twice. He asked this really inappropriate. From my understanding, he was kicked out. He was told to leave. And what started all that is that one idiot, that American Russian, the one that got locked up and then kicked out of the country. He's the one that started all
Mhm.
that. So yeah, the law's always been there. They just really didn't enforce it. But now they have it, so they use it. on certain situations. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. But see, I even practice do that here, Mara. I don't put I don't. I mean, hey, if I was in Walmart and a fight broke out and I had my phone on me, I recorded. I'm not an idiot, okay. But if there was a woman in there that was kind of like underdressed, I wouldn't follow around with. No, I wouldn't do that. No. Yeah, people here, they're just like I said, a lot of people here do not like being videoed because they don't want to be put in a bad light. They don't want people thinking, the way people edit films, videos nowadays, they make it look worse than it is. They don't want
Mm.
that. They don't need it. All right, retired life. We're gonna be cutting out here we're 2 hours. That's
2 hours, yeah.
yeah. All right, DC, keep it as it is, Miles. See, I told you they say that. Nah, I brought it up to Miles.
Mhm.
All right, have you good night. Yeah, we're gonna cut out of here. It's been a long wait.
Yep.
Each vlog, each live stream gets longer and longer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man, we're gonna cut out of here. We do appreciate you. We all appreciate the ones that stuck around, and for the ones that are here now, if it wasn't for you, I'll be talking to me and Miles. Would be talking to nobody. And remember, you're the one that keeps these live streams going with conversation. You all be good to yourself, and you all be good to each
Yeah.
other. Yeah, we're on. Sorry, Banks. I put out notifications, and you be good to yourself, and we will see. When's the next live, Miles? Saturday,
If the
right?
yeah, if the same time, it's your Saturday night and my Sunday morning.
Yeah, this Saturday at 8 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
I'll call you later, okay, Miles?
Yes, darling.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye
All right,
bye.
bye bye. You're
Bye.
strange, man. You're strange.